Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. Welcome back to another live show. Hopefully I've gotten everything ironed out with my live streaming setup. If you can hear me and see me okay, comment within the video's within the video's comment section and let me know, because I think I've got everything ironed out. Now today we'll be talking about a lot of cool stuff, actually a lot of stuff in preparation for the holidays and stuff that you may not have thought about yet in preparation for the holidays. So it ought to be really cool. I see a lot of people tuning in here. Can everyone see and hear me okay? I've been doing a lot of work in my studio, and I want to make sure that that you can see and hear me okay, because I think I've ironed it out. But you know, again, you speak the truth. You tell me if it's working or not. So with that being said, we've got a lot of, let's see, let me check this audio right here real quickly. Sorry if this makes a background sound. Okay. Let's see. Just got to test this real quickly. Comment within the video. Okay, yeah, I think we've got the audio issues ironed out, so that's a good thing. Yep, so with the holidays coming to, oh shoot, I've got a network connectivity issue here. Let me disconnect, and I'll be right back to resume this live show. Okay, I'm back. I think this may be better for the feed. Let me know, can you see and hear me okay? Is everything a lot smoother now? I think I was exceeding my upstream, had too much video quality for the live stream right now. That's the thing, around the holidays, the internet tends to get congested. Just a lot of people shopping, a lot of people with less busy times in general that are able to go out and get on the internet, and that slows it down, especially for a lot of us that are streaming live shows and performing other bandwidth-intensive tasks. There's Sean Coonery, the big Maine Coon cat. He's here in the studio, of course. Sean Coonery. Whoa. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool things that are available now. Actually, expand this video's description, you can find the Osmo Pocket. Now, the Osmo Pocket, as soon as mine arrives, of course, I'm going to do the unboxing, take it out in the field, and we're going to run it through its paces. But what makes the Osmo Pocket so unique is that, unlike a GoPro camera, the new GoPro Hero 7 Black looks really cool. I haven't picked one up yet. But it's got, the GoPro Hero 7 Black has software stabilization. What makes the Osmo Pocket so cool is that it's gimbal stabilized and it's very small. And unlike the previous Osmos that were somewhat large, the Osmo Pocket is extremely compact. And there's a waterproof housing available for the Osmo Pocket. So it's really, it's a new device. Are you getting a Pocket? Brad Hendo says, am I getting a Pocket? Already got it ordered, man. If anyone else is looking for Osmo Pocket, expand this video's description. And I've got a link there where you can order the Osmo Pocket as well as the Osmo Pocket accessories. Now, a lot of the accessories are still coming to market, but the Osmo Pocket's available to order there now. But yeah, I'm excited about it. If you've been a subscriber to my channel for a while, you know that I've always loved GoPro. I actually became obsessed with GoPro, with the GoPro Hero 2, all the way until present. I mean, it's been... Brad says, haven't been to your live events in a while. Yeah, actually, I ran into, and I hope y'all can hear and see me okay today, I ran into a lot of challenges with my live stream studio. So I upgraded my Mac to Mac OS Mojave, which is the latest and greatest Mac OS version. And by doing so, it broke my live streaming software. I use Wirecast. It broke that. So I had to upgrade to the latest Wirecast version. But after doing so, I still didn't have everything 100% perfect. And I'm looking at my bandwidth utilization right now while I'm live streaming, and I'm still in the green. The problem I had immediately after I updated to the most current Wirecast, it was compatible with with macOS Mojave is that I had some bandwidth issues, and I think I've sorted that out. It's, you know, if this live stream starts to fall apart, let me know. But hopefully I've sorted it out. I didn't want to do live streams when every time I started it up I had technical issues. So I'm hoping now those technical issues are behind us, and we'll be able to continue with the IrixGuy's live show as well as the Epic Drone Show live shows. So yeah, Osmo is the biggest thing. It's Osmo Pocket, rather. It looks really, really cool. It really looks like DJI is going to position themselves to really just destroy GoPro. And again, I love GoPro. I've been a GoPro user since GoPro Hero 2. But when GoPro came out with Karma, their drone, when GoPro came out with their Karma Grip, which is good, but it's big, it's inconvenient, I kind of, unfortunately, I hate to say it, I lost interest in GoPro. So now DJI's got me around the neck with drones and possibly cameras, action cameras here soon when I get Osmo Pocket. It'll be interesting to see how it performs. You know, I had the Ronin S for the Sony Alpha that I use, and I never could configure the Ronin S to perform optimally. So that was a major disappointment. The Ronin S obviously is very big. It's not something that someone would travel with. It's got a very specialized use case. You know, if someone's filming a wedding or doing something where they need to have their high-end camera on top of a gimbal stabilized system. So I'm hoping that DJI is going the right route. You know, something that, you know, from the beginning days where DJI was more, you know, is let's make things smaller. But then they released the Inspire, and that kind of scared a lot of people, including myself. You know, made us afraid that DJI was going to go bigger, more advanced, whereas they should, for most people, at least my opinion, I know a lot of people share the same opinion, something smaller, something more lightweight, something easy to travel with. Because if you've got to lug around this very big, very heavy camera equipment, drone equipment, it's probably not going to get used as much. So, you know, like a lot of people say, it's a camera that you have with you that matters, you know. So for that reason, I think that DJI is really going down the right path with the Osmo Pocket, and who knows what else we might see. I mean, Osmo Pocket will do 4K 60, but you know, it is a smaller sensor. It's not a 1-inch sensor Hasselblad like we have on the Mavic 2 Pro. I mean, that camera is absolutely phenomenal. You know, even if it wasn't attached to a drone, that Hasselblad camera on the Mavic 2 Pro is phenomenal for an affordable, high-end 1-inch sensor camera. So I really would like to see an Osmo Pocket with the Hasselblad 1-inch sensor camera on it. So it makes you wonder if they may be coming out with, you know, Osmo, if Osmo Pocket does well, makes me wonder if they'll be coming out with Osmo Pocket Pro, which would have a Hasselblad camera on it. You know, it would make sense for their product lineup. I don't know if they're what's it called? You know, they had some of the higher end. Some of their higher end cameras that were available for the Osmo Grip. I don't know if those ever really caught on. So, oh, Sean Coonery's rolling over in the studio. He's right here in front of the laptop. Yeah, so Osmo Pocket's a big hot thing. Obviously, Mavic 2 Pro. If you're in the market for a drone, it's still my favorite drone on the market today. Right behind Mavic 2 Pro is the Mavic Air because it's more affordable. It's very lightweight. It's not quite as solid of a performer as the Mavic 2 Pro from a video quality perspective or battery life or range, but it's still a very rock solid drone. So if you're in the market for a drone for yourself or your friends or your family for the holidays, be sure to check out my website. Expand this video's description. You can find the links to order the drones, the Osmo Pocket, the accessories, everything you need there. And that's really helpful. Really helps to, you know, if you choose to do so, that really helps to support my channel. You know, likewise, you can just go to IrixGuy.com or EpicDroneShow.com, and you can find all the drones, cameras, and accessories there. So, yeah, I want to get a lot of these live streams going again. This this is good that I still have not. Yeah, I've still got my bandwidth utilization is still in the green, so that's a good thing. So I think I finally found the settings for macOS Mojave and Wirecast that seem to play well with one another. So that's good. Whoa. And Sean Coonery is right here in the studio. Ouch. He does have claws, by the way. He's got claws. Whoa. So, yeah. So I mean, it makes one wonder what's going to be the big thing for Christmas 2018. I mean, we've already gotten the Mavic 2 Pro. Does DJI have another trick up their sleeves, or is that the Osmo Pocket that many people, including myself, have ordered and are super excited about? You know, it's hard to say. And I've on the channel, I'm bringing in a lot more, not just drone, but I'm going to bring in a lot of backpacking content. Some of my recent adventures, after all, this is IrixGuy's Adventure Channel, have been hiking the Appalachian Trail and putting together a series of wilderness tutorial videos. You know, best practices for backpacking, best practices for camping in general. You know, how to not just go out in the backcountry and get, you know, and make it out the next day, but how to go out into the backcountry and really know what you're doing. And if you're with a group of others that don't necessarily know how to do everything, that, you know, you can potentially become a subject matter expert and be the backcountry guide of sorts. You know, someone that goes out and you know, understands how to properly carry their gear. Well, pack their gear first. How to properly carry it. How to purify water. How to cook in the wilderness. How to choose a campsite. How to set up a campsite. How to start a fire. How to clean up. Obviously, you never want to leave a trace when you've been out in the woods, but how to clean everything up and make everything look as if, you know, you never visited that spot. So just a lot of wilderness skills, and that's a big component that I want to introduce for IrixGuy's Adventure Channel. You know, just beyond technology, but skills that I feel everyone should have to have. So, yeah, Appalachian Trail was my most recent big pursuit, and I didn't hike. I mean, I didn't hike a ton of miles on it. Probably just hike. Let's see, probably 40 or so. So, you know, not that much mileage, but, you know, it has set the stage for the next adventure. Something I want to do is I want to head over to Vancouver Island and do some multi-night backpacking trips there. That's a very interesting place. Obviously, there's grizzly bears out there, so that's a different adds a whole new level of excitement to the hiking. So, got that coming. Got some, you know, obviously, as I mentioned, the Osmo Pocket. And again, expand this video's description because you can find where to order it there. But I'll be taking that out of the box, taking it out in the field, see what it can do, see what it can't do, and again, just really put it through its paces so we can see what it does. And we've got Sean Coonery. Obviously, he's here in full effect, and he's got a lot of content coming soon. He's working on you know, every Monday he has a new video. Whoa, Maine Coon Mondays. You can go to SeanCoonery.com. You can find all the episodes there. But he's got some big things brewing. Being one of the, well, I just got a red. Let's see, what is this? Okay, it's fine now. There was just a brief hiccup in my stream, in my network stream. And I don't know what's going on with, now my network's fine. I don't know what's going on in my network. I need to bust out my network diagnostic tools and take a closer look at you know, see if there's some sort of device on my network that's creating some congestion. But I mean, for the most part, I think y'all have probably seen this is in 720p. Hopefully you've had a somewhat consistent viewing experience, both the video and the audio. Tamara says, "Oh, Sean." Yep, that's Sean Coonery, the enormous Maine Coon cat. He's right there. Whoa. In the studio. He does have claws and teeth. Ow. He said he personally appreciates y'all's viewership and your support. And again, there's tons of ways to support the channel. You can, if you choose to do so, you can always do a super chat. You can visit IrixGuy.com anytime that you're looking for, hey, cat food, cat accessories. You can find it all there. Go to SeanCoonery.com. That helps to support the channel. You got my thumbs up. Thumbs up is mad support. A great way to support the channel. Subscribe, thumbs up, share with others. You know, people that you may not even know. Just say, hey, check out this YouTube channel. You know, help the channel grow. Because like any other, whether it's a traditional television show or a YouTube show like I have here, you know, it takes your viewership and your support to enable this to exist. Again, independent channel. I don't have a marketing budget, nothing like the big fish have. I'm not part of a multi-channel network. Matt says, let's see. Matt says, Lazy Lawrence is lawfully lurking, leisurely lingering, and legally loitering in lovely low levels of light. Interesting. That was a mouthful. Yeah, so we got tons of people tuning in here. Again, thank y'all for your viewership. Just want to jump off the holiday season with all the latest and greatest stuff. Primarily just making sure that my live stream works again, because I think YouTube has evolved. YouTube has evolved into something that's placing a heavy emphasis upon live streaming. And doing a live stream, it takes quality audio, such as this microphone right here, quality camera, such as the camera that I'm using. But the big thing is the internet connection. Hammer Time says, new subscriber today, going to look through your vids. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. And I got a playlist for most everything. And also, if there's anything you see in my videos, you can go to my website, IrixGuy.com, and you can find links to order it there. It really helps to support my channel. Anything that you're looking for. Brad says, is your channel still drone-based? IrixGuy's Adventure channel has always been, it's had a huge drone component. The channel started as an adventure travel channel. So it started with cruising through the Caribbean and getting a lot of cool experiences on film. So that was one of the initial components of the channel, and then it turned into your outdoor adventures, your backcountry adventures. Obviously, a huge technological component, drones being part of that, drones and cameras, and cooking and how-to, technical tutorials, most any sort of tutorial. It's just an across-the-board adventure channel. And, with it being an adventure channel, it's a matter of, going after what's the most exciting. Not just the most exciting for y'all, but also the most exciting for me. And drones continue to be exciting. But, as we have these, and the cat. Yeah, Sean Coonery, the enormous Maine Coon cat. He's one of the primary components. Let me get some water here. Hold on. I'm just going right here. But yeah, it's got it's everything adventure. So it's whatever y'all want it to be. Let's see. Brad says, have you ever traveled abroad rather than the Caribbean? I've been to Vancouver. Well, not Vancouver, but British Columbia. I've been up there. You can check out my videos going up in Whistler and in that part of British Columbia. And I've been to obviously all over the Caribbean, but never been over to Europe. I want to get over there when the channel's budget allows me to do so, and that's why I need everyone's support, because it's the growth of the channel that enables me to have more exciting adventures, because I'm an independent channel, so I don't have the big insert big media network here providing me money to do things. So, you know, it's y'all's viewership and support. Again, everything, just liking the videos, subscribing, sharing with others, going to my website to order all of your electronic goodies, your backpacking goodies, anything you need. All that is a way to support me. And also Patreon. You can check the link within this video's description. You can find out how to support me on Patreon, buying merchandise, IrixGuy's Adventure Channel t-shirts, which I'm not wearing one today, but you can find those there. I mean, it's all out there. But I really want to get over to Europe. I want to go to Germany. I want to go to Switzerland. Now, Switzerland's really going to take an enhanced budget because I know everything over there is turbo expensive. But that's somewhere I'd like to take the channel in the near future. But in the short run, what I want to do is just do some, you know, I'd mentioned I want to do Vancouver Island and do a multi-day backpacking trip, and then also go to Alaska and do a guided backpacking trip, and also go to Maine and Vermont. You know, because there's some pretty good backpacking up there. I think backpacking is one of the best ways to do things because, you know, it doesn't have to be expensive. You just throw all your stuff on your back and go out in the wilderness. So, you know, that's a good way to experience an adventure without having a huge budget. Now, again, I want this budget to grow. And, you know, this channel is growing. Right now it is, let's see, where are we today? We are almost 65,000 subscribers. And almost, sorry, my connection here is just a tad slow. Yep, almost 65,000 subscribers and almost 45 million video views. So, again, in the world of YouTube, that's not that big. So, you know, we need to really push and encourage everyone you know to subscribe and share. Tamara says, Germany is beautiful. Yeah, I definitely want to go there, drink some German beer, eat their chocolate, and go up in, I guess it's the Alps or whatever over there, the mountains, and do some skiing. Brad says, I've been to Scotland and Ireland. Ireland and Scotland are both on my to-do list. I hear those places are awesome, especially for, like, drones and, photography and videography type stuff. And good beer, obviously. That'd be exciting. So, yeah, there's a lot of... I have watched Billy Kyle's. I have not. I seldom watch videos, and it's just because most of the time I'm creating them. So I have very little time in my schedule to actually watch. It's more of a produce type thing. So let's see. Whoa, we got tons of people coming in here. Yeah, the live stream seems to be holding strong. Yep, still got green, which indicates no congestion. And that's an extreme positive. Whoa. He's attacking. Look at that. Those big paws and claws. Wow. Wow. Yep, he is acting crazy. Oh, ow, ow, oh, ow. That actually hurt really. Oh. Oh, don't get my water. Ow, that hurt. Now, what's my favorite Christmas movie? Well, I guess it would just be the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I mean, I'm not a huge Christmas movie guy. I'd rather watch like an action movie on Christmas than a Christmas movie. But as far as Christmas movies are concerned, that's about the best, and that's when Chevy Chase was really good. And I don't know whatever happened to him. Whoa. Yep, you scratched me really bad. Yeah, he's very wild today. Now he's going to try to... Hey, don't scratch my screen. It's an expensive laptop. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That is... Testing. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I bet y'all can hear me now. Yeah, Sean Coonery hit the mute button on the microphone when he was attacking it. So, yeah, like I was saying, Troy Ounce, number one, thanks for the subscription. I do like precious metals a lot, and as I had mentioned, well, with the microphone muted, my thoughts are that silver is probably the best. And again, speculation. You know, it's not investment advice or anything, but I feel that silver is probably the best because a lot of industrial applications consume silver, and it's gone forever. Whereas with gold, a lot of gold's use cases are, you know, it may be in jewelry, it may be in you know, whatever, you know, cooking stuff and that sort of stuff, but it's often repurposed. And silver's consumed. It's gone forever. So for that reason, I think that, you know, looking at this over the long haul, that likely what we'll see is, you know, silver will likely be the best long-term precious metal. But again, that's speculation. You know, I'm not an expert by any means. I just like precious metal. Yeah, the internet connection kind of got, or the live streaming connection kind of got wonky when Sean Coonery was pawing around and stuff. But yeah, as far as editing software is concerned, I can provide some good recommendations of stuff that I use. I've actually got a blog post on my website. Feel free to shoot me a message, facebook.com/IrixGuy, and I'll be happy to grab the link and share it with you. But if you go to my website and search in the search box for video editing software, you'll be able to find all the equipment that I use. You'll be able to find my green screening tutorials. You'll be able to find links to order all the hardware that I use, audio, video, you name it. And again, I've started, speaking of budget, I started this channel on an extreme budget. And it's still on a very tight budget because I'm an independent channel. So, you know, I know from someone that's very cost-conscious perspective, I know which gear works and which gear doesn't. And that's based upon, you know, personal experiences. You know, starting out with a very extremely tight budget, finding what would work, and then finding, as budget allowed, okay, what do I need to upgrade? And now, I mean, I've upgraded to fairly significant gear. I mean, I'm running Sony Alpha cameras, which many people say are the best, some of the best in the business. And I'm running Zeiss lenses. Many people say it's the best in the business. So, you know, I've been able to upgrade the equipment as the budget allowed, and I'm still, you know, right now I'm comfortable with where I am equipment-wise. But again, starting out, you know, obviously someone starting out would probably not would probably not have the budget to go out and go after the Sony Alpha cameras and the higher end microphones. But just because you don't have a huge budget starting out doesn't mean that you can't get quality stuff. I mean, there's microphones that can be had for, a very affordable price that'll provide very good audio quality. There's cameras that can be purchased for an affordable price that'll provide very good quality video. And it's stuff where you can, or at least what I did, you start out very small, and then you figure out, okay, well, this needs to be better, that needs to be better, and then you figure out what your workflow is for video editing. And one of the best things that I've done for my videos is recording audio externally. So getting a very, sorry about that. My cat attacked. Okay, hopefully that cleared. Oh, I see what happened. I found the root cause. Network congestion should go away any second now. Okay, you should be able to hear and see me fine now. Sorry about that. That was I had some network activity that started. I had to kill that process. So now we should be clear. But yeah, just start out with basic equipment, but don't go too cheap. Something that's at least good enough to get you going. And something a lot of people have done. Most everyone nowadays has a smartphone, whether it's an Android or an iPhone. And with those, you can Infused Adventures, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Andrea. But, even with a smartphone, it's possible to capture decent video quality. Now, the audio quality is not going to be that great, but fortunately, there are high-end mics that can be purchased affordably, and you can record your audio externally, sync it up within post-production, replace your phone's audio with a professionally recorded audio, and even though you may not have a high-end camera starting out, at least you've got near pro-quality audio, so it makes up for it. Audio and video quality are both equally important. And, in some cases, the audio quality may even be more important than the video quality. But yeah, Hammer Time, check out my website. Again, feel free to shoot me a message on facebook.com/IrixGuy, and I'll be happy to send you links to gear, any sort of gear you're looking for. Tell me, feel free to share with me, hey, my budget for a camera is this. What would you recommend? Or my budget for audio equipment is this. My budget for video editing software is this. Video editing computer is this. Feel free to do that, and I'll see if I can find some links that I feel would be good for you to check out. Infused Adventure says, did hyperlapse with Mavic 2 today for the first time. Hope it turns out okay. Yeah, let me know how that goes, man. I'm sure it will. I mean, Mavic 2 is without a doubt the best aerial camera platform to date, and I've just really enjoyed the video stability, but the awesome, outstanding video quality in 4K that I'm able to capture with that 1-inch sensor on that Hasselblad camera. I mean, it's continued to blow my mind, and it's if you're in the market for a first-time drone and budget's not an issue, definitely check out Mavic 2 Pro. Expand this video's description, you can find it there. If you're wanting to get into drones and you don't want to spend as much, but you still want to have a very high-quality experience, check out the Mavic Air. And you can find a link to it within this video's description too. Both are my, they're my two favorite drones today. It used to be in the past, it was DJI Phantom, but, now you got something that's smaller. It's more lightweight. It's easier to travel with. And that's what makes these new drones, the Mavic Air and the Mavic 2 Pro so awesome. But, yeah, it is really, really cool to think about what all we've got coming down the road here with cameras and drones. And, I mean, it's just, we're still in the infancy of a lot of these aerial technologies. And I'm just waiting for the next, I don't know, what do y'all think about VR, virtual reality? I know that's kind of a, if you've experienced it, if you picked up the goggles and put them on your head, it's really cool. But how many of y'all did that and did it several times and then just never picked them up again? Or have y'all even messed with VR? And you know, for that reason, I don't know, you know, it's at least what I've found researching this online, that, you know, it seems like a lot of people, they think VR is cool, virtual reality is cool. They do it a few times and then they abandon it. So it makes me wonder if the industry as a whole is ever really going to take off. Hammer Time says, yep, just picked up the Air a couple months ago and the Osmo yesterday. Very cool. Yep, very good. It's amazing how DJI has evolved into this. It's beyond drone. I mean, it's drones, it's cameras, it's amazing what they've done. And I hope that GoPro would, you know, hopefully GoPro will step out and or step up rather, and try to fix things. And as much as I hate to say it, I love GoPro. I've been an avid GoPro fan since GoPro Hero 2. But ever since they went public, since they started trading their stock on the stock market, ever since then, GoPro's not been the same. It's like, you know, it's like they're being rushed. They're being pushed by the street, which makes sense. I mean, investors are hungry. You know, investors could care less about a company. Well, they care about it, but all an investor cares about is that it's profitable. And my assumption is what's happened is that all the pressures from Wall Street, you know, GoPro is a great company, and they came out with amazingly awesome products every few years or so. But then when they started becoming publicly traded, it seemed that, you know, they were getting rushed to do things. And as we know, quality is often never rushed. So, you know, one of the first examples of that was GoPro Session, the original Session. It was a complete failure. And their biggest failure was the GoPro Karma, because they got everybody deeply excited, including myself, and they released a product that was recalled shortly thereafter. And even if it hadn't been recalled, DJI's product that came out right around the same time, the original Mavic Pro, was so much better than the Karma. So, yeah, it's... Infuse of Interest says, do you think the Osmo Mobile Pocket is going to outdo GoPro? Well, until I receive mine, and again, if you're looking for the Osmo Pocket, expand this video's description, you can find a link to order it there. But until I receive my Osmo Pocket, it'll be hard to say. But, you know, speculating and looking at it from a pure design perspective, I like the size. I like the integrated display. I like the fact that it can have a waterproof enclosure attached. That'll be, to my knowledge, the first gimbal system, mechanical gimbal system, that is capable of going underwater. So I think that's going to be a huge selling point for the Osmo Pocket. And obviously manually stabilized by way of gimbal is so much better than software stabilized. If you look at any video that's software stabilized, Parrot Bebop's a great example of that. It's never as good as a gimbal stabilized video. Well, I shouldn't overgeneralize, but it's probably never as good as gimbal stabilized video, mechanically stabilized video. So, yes, the Osmo Pocket will do, it'll do 4K 60. That's a good spec. Again, without having it in my hands yet, without testing it exhaustively in the field, I can't jump to assumptions, but once I have it and you see my review videos, you know, tell me what you think. Because my guess is that it may be a GoPro killer. And the quoted battery life, and I don't think the batteries on the Osmo Pocket are replaceable, but the quoted battery life seems to be phenomenal. You know, well over an hour. You know, maybe close to 2 hours. Again, to be tested. But, you know, and then you just carry a battery bank with you and maybe a solar panel to recharge your battery bank, and you've got an alternative to carrying a lot of the GoPro batteries around. You know, with the Osmo Pocket, I think it can be a lot more convenient, a lot better video quality. Although the video quality I've seen from the GoPro Hero 7 Black looks pretty good, I think that Osmo Pocket, you know, it could be the first the first thing from DJI that's a true waterproof, with the housing, of course, action camera. Now, see, that's one thing the GoPro Hero 7 Black has, is that it's got waterproofing without a case. And if you want to add additional water resistance, you can put the GoPro in a case. But the GoPro Hero 7 Black, just the camera itself, is somewhat highly water resistant. So that's one thing that the GoPro has currently over Osmo Pocket, is that, to my knowledge, the Osmo Pocket without the waterproof case is obviously not waterproof. So that's it's going to be interesting. I'm super excited, and as soon as my Osmo Pocket arrives, I'm going to have the unboxing and all the field tests here on IrixGuy's Adventure Channel. So stay tuned for that. But I do have high hopes for it, and I do think that it could easily outshine GoPro. Now, GoPro's got many years of people, loyal fans, that have been with GoPro for many years. So, it's really going to have to impress and convert a lot of people. But I think it can happen. I think it can. Let's see. Yeah, Infuse Adventure says, have the Osmo Mobile 2. Probably going to sell. Don't know yet. Like that, it does. We're already the Osmo Mobile 2 in a small form. Yeah, Osmo Pocket, definitely much smaller form factor than the Osmo Mobile 2. And the other thing about Osmo Pocket is that, you don't have to attach your smartphone. You can choose to do so if you want to, but it's not required. So that's a huge win for the Osmo Pocket. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. Again, everyone tuning in, just tuning in, expand this video's description. You can find a link there to Osmo Pocket and accessories. Osmo Pocket is the latest, just released action camera from DJI, and I've got mine on order. Super excited for it to arrive, and again, you'll see the unboxing and all of that here. But feel free to expand this video's description. Check the link, and you can find where to order it there. Yeah, we're about an hour in. IrixGuy's live show, episode 61. Going to start having a lot more live shows now that I feel confident that I've resolved my studio issues that were impacting live streaming. So Sean Coonery and I are going to tune out. Hey, Sean Coonery, you want to say goodbye to everybody? He said he wants to sleep. No, you're gonna say goodbye here. Excuse me, sir. Huh? There you go. Sean Coonery says, y'all have a perfect day. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. And share this video and any of my videos with others. And check out IrixGuy.com. You'll be able to find the previously recorded version of this live show when I post it here in an hour or so. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day. Let me get this up here. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's viewers like you that enable my channel to continue to grow. Thank you.